What's up guys, and welcome back to my Campervan Builder YouTube channel. So today is part 1 of a brand new conversion on the channel. The conversion is of a Mercedes mobility minibus, and this is going to be a brand new project for the channel, following on from a previous minibus conversion that I've done already on the channel. Now, as I discussed in the introduction for this new project, I'm going to be uploading a new type of upload schedule for this conversion. It's just going to be weekly updates regarding how much I've been able to get done within the conversion over the days of the weekend that I've generally been working on it. I say I only do conversion work over the weekend because I do have a full-time job, so each of these project update videos is just going to be what I've been able to get done on the previous weekend and maybe on an occasional evening as well. So today is going to be the very start of this project. The first job I'm going to be doing is to take up all of the original flooring, removing all of the unwin tracking rails for the minibus seats, and trying to get the chassis of the bus down to the barest of bare chassis, just with the beams running through, so they can be Waxoyled for many more years of future protection. Now, the first bus that I did convert, I did the same thing where I took the flooring up. It took me 2.5 days just to get the flooring up on the first bus. I'm hoping, because I've been through the rigmarole once before, that now I know what to do, where I can get access. I'm hoping I should be able to get this up within a day. Time will tell, obviously, but if I do get this up within a day, I'll then also move on to the headlining and try and get this down as well. This is just going to be the first part of many project updates to come. So basically, as I say, this is just the starting off from what was a bus, and we'll see how far we get in regards to getting stripped down to the bare chassis, ready to be built back up again. So I'm going to get some tools out, some safety gear on, let's get cracked on, and hopefully by the end of today's progress video we'll have this flooring up, and we might even have this headlining down as well. We'll see. So as I say, I'll get some safety gear on, some tools out, and we'll get cracked on. Right guys, so progress is being made. Last time round it probably took me about 5-6 hours just to get to this stage of getting the centre plank out. That's because last time I was trying to get lots of the bolts undone from underneath before I realised it might be a bit easier to try and get them from on top by taking one of the planks out. And as I say, by doing it last time round, I knew that the middle one was going to be the best one to take out first because it's got the most width between the unwind tracking rails and the mounting beams on the chassis. So it's just a case of trying to get a hole in, winding it out and just tracking all the way down the side of one of the unwind tracking rails, because they're all bolted to the chassis. And as you can see, there's lots of chassis cross member beams. So that's why I've been using a combination of both the jigsaw for the main runs and also a circular saw with the depth just set to cut just through the ply without going any deeper. And I've used that to go over where all the chassis beams are, then swapping back to the jigsaw for the longer runs. Now I've got this main plank out, I can got easy access just to get in and get inside and get all of the bolts, nuts and bolts off for the supporting rails. So it should be a lot quicker, a lot easier to do it this way around than, as I say, playing about trying to get underneath, getting loads of dirt and grit in your eyes, trying to get all of these nuts undone from underneath. So now I've got the nice big wide plank out, it's just going to be a case of getting my arms in with the spanner and trying to get all the nuts off, working away, trying to remove them from side to side, and hopefully I might even get all this done by the end of the day rather than 2.5 days that it took me last time round. So let's get cracked on and try to get a few more of these rails out. Right guys, so there we go, that is the flooring fully removed at last. I know that's been pretty much all this episode's been about, but that's because taking this flooring up just takes that long. This has taken me 3 days in total to do. It's even broken one of my wrenches as well, so I've had to go out and get a new one of those. But it's up at last, so that means I can now finally crack on, get the full chassis fully painted with a new fresh coat of Hammerite type paint. Then I'm going to be Waxoyling the entire chassis again as well. And in the next episode I'll probably try and look at get the wheelchair removed from the back of the bus and maybe even getting some of the headlining down as well. But that is the entire unwin seat tracking flooring fully removed, all the rails removed out of the bus as well. I say pain in the arse to do, but it's done. So now I can start to rebuild the flooring up and start getting everything mounted under the chassis that needs mounted in. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, consider giving it a good old thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and check my channel because there's loads of videos on there and I'm going to be documenting this entire conversion job by job. So hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you on part 2 of this conversion. Thanks for watching. Cheers.